All right, Carl. It first opened back in 1973 and was state-of-the-art. Has a good look at the waterfall fountains in the outfield here at Kauffman Stadium. Still very beautiful. We're in Kansas City, home of the Royals. ESPN is all set to bring you another edition of Major League Baseball. Today, it's the Houston Astros taking on the Kansas City Royals. Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, before we go to the first pitch of the ball game, what about the Astros in this game?
Well, John, this team's on something of a mini skid. They've lost 3 games in a row. But guess what? They're not that bad. Let's see what happens tonight.
Jeremy Affeldt will be doing the pitching. Last season, he was a 3-game winner. Now the pitcher is towing the pitching slab. It looks like we're just about ready to get started. First pitch, here it comes. On the ground to short.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
Here's the lineup for Houston. Jeff Bagwell is the cleanup man. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch on the way. Now this is a ball hit pretty well down the line and right. This ball is curving and foul. The pitch. Ooh, that's right where you want that thing to end up. And now it's 1-1. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-1. He's at the belt. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. The runner coming around second, on his way to third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play. Here's a look at the Royals as they take the field and their defense. Nobody out. Runners on first and third. First pitch to him.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ooh, that's a big fly swing right there.
The 1-2 pitch coming. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. And it's in there, base hit. The throw to third. So 3 straight hits now, and it looks like he's not fooling anybody out there.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
Jeff Bagwell at the plate. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542. First pitch on the way. Sinker just misses. Ball 1. Now he sets. Here's grounded to second, could be 2. There's 1. There's 2. And 2's all they'll get. Not enough time to turn 3.
John, you know, I'm always talking about defense. I think you see a great example of it here. A terrific double play. A lot of things going on sometimes, and the timing is so key on plays like this. Great job.
Morgan Ensberg comes in. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage.
Well, he's going to get whacked unless he keeps that pitch lower.
Here, right back to the mound. Murphy is there. His throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Mike Lamb comes to the plate. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage. First pitch to him. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a tight curveball in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Jordan is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Astros get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. Houston is out in front, 2-0. Roy Oswalt will be throwing his first pitch of the game here in a moment. He was a 20-game winner last year. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Lane glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high and the left fielder moves to his left and he puts it away.
Let's check out the lineup for the Royals. Here's the big, powerful cleanup man. Nobody on base with 1 out. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's hit pretty well to right, but foul and back out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to short. Ensberg has it. On to first for out number 2. Here's a quick look at the Astros and how they take the field defensively. Two outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lined softly to the left side. Everett is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order here. After 1, the Astros lead 2-0. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Craig Biggio will be the first man up. First pitch on the way. He squares around and he gets this one down. Affel is up with it, and his throw is in time for out number 1. Vizcaíno comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the right side. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it. He delivers. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. And foul. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3. A fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't have time to adjust. He never had a chance on this one.
Not a real good swing, Joe.
But you've got to give the pitcher credit, too. He made the pitch, and the batter couldn't handle it.
Yeah, but just a bad swing.
Yes, it was.
First pitch is a sinker away. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a sinker in there. 1-1.
Even if you get the call, you can't continue to throw the sinker up. You'll get in trouble up there.
That's off the plate and low, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch on the way. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And that falls for a base hit. The throw to second.
John, he found a pitch to his liking that time. Let's see if they can get something started here with 2 outs.
Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a line drive. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. Ausmus is around third, and he'll score.
Well, it's still early in this one, but you have to figure that these guys need to shut the door down on this rally. They can't afford to give away too many more runs if they want to stay in this game.
Jason Lane steps in. Last season he hit 4 out of the park. In his career, his slugging percentage is .526. And he has to dive, but he's back in time. 2 down and a runner on second. First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Baroa gets there in time to make the great running catch. Joe, it's always about sound fundamental play, but sometimes the guy also just has a flair for the dramatic.
And you're right, John. This is fundamental baseball. This is a super play. Nice job.
The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. On now to the last half of the second. Houston is out in front, 3-0. The middle of the order, the 4, 5, 6 spots coming up next. Mike Sweeney will be the first man up. Just off the plate, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Started to go around, but he held up in time, and it's 2-0.
He's receiving some support from the fans, even though the home team is trailing by 3 runs.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging the ball, hit pretty well, heading into foul territory down the left field line. 2-2 on the way. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch, down and in.
Guile will get his first crack at it. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, the key to the changeup is arm speed. He had good arm speed there, but he left it up high.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Curveball just off the black, and it's 2-1.
One of the pitches that's easy to lay off of is the pitch that goes down and in on a curveball situation because
there's a swing and a ball lifted high and deep down the line in right. And foul. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. Couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Brian Jordan up now. He's hitting under 100 with a career batting average of .284. 2 outs, nobody on. And that's a high strike on the outside. On the way. Grounded back to the mound. Vizcaíno is right there. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Astros on top, 3-0. The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up. Lance Berkman will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow. First pitch on the way. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Baroa is there to play it on the hop. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Bagwell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch to him. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Murphy has it. His throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Ensberg will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. Runner at first, 1 down. First pitch. Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Guile is just shy of the wall as he makes the catch. The throw to first. In time for the out. No runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. Houston leads it 3-0. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Angel Baroa will be the first man up. First pitch, here it comes. Slider is down at the shoe tops as he steps out of the way.
That pitch will keep him from leaning out over the plate on the next one.
Here's the 1-0 delivery.
Good curveball there, but it broke too far off the plate. He didn't even have a choice. He couldn't swing at that one.
The 2-0 pitch on the way.
Quick reflexes there allowed him to get out of the way.
Now the 3-0 offering. Had the red light there. Now it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Bagwell is there, and he'll step on first for out number 1. Harvey is ready to dig in now. 1 out, none on. First pitch on the way. Swings and sends this one on a line to right center, and this one rolls all the way to the wall. The throw to second.
That will go as their first hit in the ball game, and it comes here in the third. Now let's see if they can capitalize on it.
1 on, 1 out. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Pitch on the way. The 0-1 pitch is a curve, swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Graffinino will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs, a man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left center. Lane puts it away, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We're through 3 here at the ballpark. The Astros lead 3-0. The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next. Craig Biggio is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch to him. This is swung on and hit in the air. This one is into the gap, rolling toward the wall. The throw to third.
John, this is how you get things started leading off the inning. And he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Biggio will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner at second with nobody out. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. He deals. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Jordan is right there as he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
First pitch, here it comes.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Now he sets. This one swung on and hit in the air. Guile is right there, and he hauls it in. Runner on his way to third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play.
Here we go on the replay, John. They make a strong throw to third, but they can't get it.
Now he's thinking about heading home. Brad Ausmus gets a shot here. Last season he had 5 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400. First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Change up, got him, and the side is retired.
Kazon will show us a look here at the changeup. This one will run down and away a little bit, but as you can see, Kazon would have still called it a strike.
Well, he does go down swinging here, and his confidence goes down a little bit right with it. The Astros get a man to third, but can't bring him in. On now to the last of the fourth. Houston with the lead, 3-0. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. Mike Sweeney will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning. Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1. He kicks. He throws. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Stayers will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. Started to go around, but it's in there for a called strike anyway. 0-1. Got the curve by him that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Changeup, swung on and missed, and that is out number 2.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3. Well, John, let's see this pitch again on Kazon. Here's another look at the changeup. It's down in the zone, but it's definitely a hittable pitch. Looked like the pitcher just caught him looking for something else, and it threw off his timing.
It was an outstanding pitch, Joe, and that will give the rest of the lineup some. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Ensberg has it on the hop. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Nothing across here in the inning. We've got the 5th inning coming up now at Kauffman Stadium. The Astros lead it 3-0. And the top of the order is coming up. Lance Berkman is coming up third in the inning. He's a dangerous swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Jordan to his knees. Oh, what a great catch. Jordan is on this thing all the way and makes a great diving catch.
Well, he's got to decide quickly whether to back up and try to cut the ball off or to go full steam and try to make the grab. And he chooses wisely. That's aggressive defense.
First pitch on the way.
Well, they're not going to chase pitches up and away. He's going to have to get the ball down before they start swinging.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ball hit very well down the left field line. Gone! A home run!
Boy, that shows some strength to hit a hard pitch like that low and away and get the hit. That was a good pitch. It came in right where the catcher wanted it. Johnny delivers a changeup on this one. Kazon will show us where it hit the strike zone.
Now, Joe, that was a spectacular home run. Get out the tape measure for that one.
Well, it was a pitch a little down and away. Not an easy pitch to take out of the ballpark, but he did just that.
Berkman will dig in. He's a switch hitter, batting from the right side here. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch to him. Boom, tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
And I don't know, John, but that's 10 hits off this guy now. I think if I'm the manager, I head out there and bring the hook with me.
First pitch hit. Grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. And 2. A double play.
Let's see this one again on Kazon. It was a 4-seam fastball. This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training. The Houston Astros pick up a run on the homer and add to their lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. The Astros lead it 4-0. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Brian Jordan is due up second in the next half inning. First pitch on the way. And that's down and in for a ball. 1-0.
One of the toughest pitches to pull is that pitch breaking down and in. A lot of guys will pull it foul or even try to go the other way. It's a tough pitch. Great location.
And he looks at a fastball in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. And he takes one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, he had great location on that curve, but you still got to swing at it.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. On the ground to short. Everett is right there. And his throw gets him. 1 away. Jordan will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch to him. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. And he throws to first in time for out number 2. Baroa will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch on the way. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Lane has got it, and the side is retired. So they go down in short order. We've played 5 full. The Astros on top, 4-0. And for the benefit of those of you who may have just tuned in, here's a reminder that I'm John Miller, along with Joe Morgan. He's the good-looking one. And we're bringing you Major League Baseball here on ESPN. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Morgan Ensberg will be the first man up. Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he falls behind 0-2. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Strike 3. He has punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
1 out, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss, although he looked to be right on it. That's inside and high for a ball. 1-1.
Well, he tried to start the slider right at him and try to break it over the inside corner, but he missed.
He starts to go around, then holds up, but it's called a strike anyway. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Changeup tough to lay off, but he did. It's 2-2. 2-2 pitch. And this one's grounded to second. The throw to first. Not in time. He's safe on a very close play at first. Biggio will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 on, 1 out. Now a throw over. Runner at first, 1 down. First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Change up, misses, and it's full. 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Stayers roams over and puts it away for the out. Stayers has it, and the runner will have to hold at second base. Jose Vizcaino is up to the plate now. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He kicks, he throws. Doesn't get the call on that slider. 1-1. Now he's set. Here's the swung on, bounced weakly to second. Sweeney has got it. And he'll step on first to retire the side. The Houston Astros get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. Now we'll go to the last of the 6. The Astros lead 4-0. It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up. Ken Harvey will be the first man up. First pitch on the way. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Lane is right there as he puts it away.
John, these are the kind of outs you get when you're pitching well. That's 9 in a row he's set down.
Base is empty, 1 out. First pitch on the way.
Anytime you go inside with a changeup, you're risking getting the ball hit out of the ballpark.
Now the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and a high fly ball to right. Berkman is right there, and he puts it away.
John, and these guys can't get anything started right now. That's 10 in a row that have been retired.
2 outs, nobody on. First pitch to him. Starts him off with one at the knees for a strike.
Man, the bottom dropped out of that one. Great pitch.
Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
When the pitch is hanging up there, you have to stay on top of it. You can't go underneath it.
Curveball ties him in knots as he swings but misses. Strike 3. The side is retired.
Well, we're going to take a look back at the strikeout in the sequence of pitches. He threw only 4, so that was quick.
Yeah, that's for sure. Quick and back to the dugout. The Kansas City Royals are shut down again, and that's 6 innings without a run so far. On to the 7th inning we go. Houston leads it 4-0. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next. Jason Lane will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1.
Well, he didn't get cheated. That's the big fly swing.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good downward action to that sinker, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
Great pitch. Pitch on the inside, and he missed it. Strike 3. Kazon will show us a look here at the 4-seam fastball. You see him go after the inside part of the plate here, John.
Well, and the pitcher made this hitter look like he wasn't even a big leaguer with his swing on that one.
Well, as a hitter, you just got to get your timing down. He certainly didn't have it there.
First pitch, here it comes.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
He throws. Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-1 pitch is a fastball high. 2-1.
With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
John, that's right at the knees. Great location with 2 strikes. Fooled him completely.
Lane will stand in. He homered earlier in the game. Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and ripped towards second. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here in Kansas City. Houston with the lead, 4-0. The number 2 hole will be getting things started next. Mike Sweeney will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch, here it comes. Low and outside, 1 ball, no strikes.
This curveball breaks down and away, so that sets him up for the fastball in on the next pitch if that's what he wants to do.
Curveball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. The 2-0 pitch on the way. This ball is hammered down the left field line, but it goes foul. And foul. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. One away.
Man, that's a tough pitch. All he could hope to do there is foul it off, but he swung right through it. We've got a second now to see the four-seam fastball on K-zone. This one's coming in on him, and he chases it. Tough pitch to handle.
Not too much you could have done there, Joe. The pitcher just made him look bad right there.
Yeah, he did. That was just a great pitch for that situation.
First pitch on the way. Oh, and he can't catch up there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Everett is there to play it on the hop. Sweeney will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs, nobody on.
The crowd is really rallying behind their team, but they have a long way to go to come back in this one.
Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, he's getting some encouragement here from the crowd.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. The throw to third.
John, this pitcher was cruising along this inning, but he loses concentration, and bang, now there's a man in scoring position.
Guile will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Runner on second, 2 down. First pitch on the way. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing was going on there. He's ready. The 2-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly, and he's in danger of losing it. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Brian Jordan steps in. Last season, he had 5 home runs. His career slugging percentage is .462. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Ensberg is racing, and he gets there for the out. And this one definitely deserves another look.
And John, this is one of those plays you'll be seeing on SportsCenter. Great heads-up play for the out.
Yeah, so we'll get a lot of more looks then. The Kansas City Royals are frustrated yet again, and that's now 7 shutout innings. We'll move ahead to the 8th. On the ground to second. Graffinino is there. And it's in time. From his knees, he gets it. Wow. Bagwell will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game. First pitch to him. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. And he delivers. This is swung on and a liner and foul. Sliders swung on and missed. 2 down.
Man, there's a pitch up in the zone. He swung right through it. He'll have to hit that one next time. Well, John, let's see this pitch again on K-zone. Here's another look at the slider cutting across. You can almost see the batter's eyes light up on this pitch. It's coming high and across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in the orbit.
Instead, swings and lines this one back up the middle, and that one falls in there base hit.
The pitch looks like a fastball for about 45 feet. Then it breaks sharply at the end, but he's on the thing all the way.
Lamb will bat here. He's 2 for 3 thus far. 2 down, a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes.
Even if he swings at that pitch, there's not a lot he can do with it. Great pitch.
Grounded back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll just have to sit on this one, so everybody's safe.
Here's another look at the error as he bobbles it.
I thought he was going to come up with it, but it somehow got away from him.
When you see SportsCenter after the game, your error, it hurts, believe me.
Underwood steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily. Jose Vizcaíno gets a turn here. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400. And they throw wide to start the at-bat. Maybe they're going to put him on here. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. And there's the second wide one. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's ball 3. The 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Brad Ausmus will be batting here. Last season he had 5 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400. Now a throw over, and he dives back safely. Runners at first and third, 2 down. First pitch, here it comes. Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1. He throws.
Toughest spot for a hitter, 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Over to first, but he's back in time. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Berroa is there. He'll throw on to first, and the side is returned. A very, very close play at first base that time.
Let's see this from another angle. When we slow it down, you see the ball gets there just before his foot hits the bag. Good call.
The Astros pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, and they leave a couple as well. Here come the Royals in the home half of the 8th. The Astros lead it 6-0. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Angel Berroa will be the first man up. First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Well, you're not going to get the hitter to chase a changeup that's off the plate. The hitters will go that way if you get a lot of the plate, but that one was too far outside.
Hit in the air to center field. And that falls for a base hit. The throw to second.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. The base hit with no one out.
Harvey will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch up is a swing and a line drive, and that's into right field for a base hit. The throw to third.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out.
No one out, and runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes. Checked his swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. They throw behind the runner at second. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He spins and throws back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good spot for the changeup that time. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. On the ground to third. Over to second for 1. Back to first. Not in time. Not quite quick enough that time to get the double play.
This is just smart pitching. He's trying to get the double play ball, and he succeeds by pitching his man down in the zone.
This pitching coach has got to be well pleased with that, just like they were working on it back in spring training. Tony Graffinino will be batting. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400. First pitch on the way. The pitch. Check swing of the pitch that finds the strike zone anyway. 0-2. Oh man, the big hook, and he struck him out. The side is retired.
Here's a replay of those last 3 pitches. Great pitches on the replay.
Yeah, nice work, Joe. He didn't give him much to hit that time, that's for sure. The Kansas City Royals are held in check again as they are now scoreless through 8. 8 innings are in the books. It's on to the 9th. Houston leads it 6-0. It'll be the leadoff man trying to get things going here. Lance Berkman is due up third, and they're going to have to watch out for him. First pitch to him. Swung on, hit softly towards the hole. Murphy has got it. His throw, not in time, and that'll be an infield single.
John, now they're really in business. A base hit with no one out. The throw couldn't make it there in time, especially in this case where it's coming all the way across the diamond.
That's a tough play to make, even if you do everything just right.
Yeah, you got to have a strong arm, that's for sure.
Palmeiro will take his cuts here. First pitch to him.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. The 1-0 pitch is a changeup. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded softly to short. Over to first for out number 1.
Lance Berkman steps up to the plate. Last year he had 30 total homers all year. He has slugged 5.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. Guile is going to have room, though, and he puts it away for the out. The throw to the plate.
John, it would look like an ordinary F8 in the scorebook, but he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there. He was right on that pitch.
First pitch on the way, and they throw wide with the first one. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's ball 3. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Morgan Ensberg up to the plate now. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage.
They throw over to first.
Here it comes.
He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Stairs lets this one eat him up.
John, I thought he had this one, but he couldn't control it, and it gets away from him.
Well, that is tough because that looks like a sure out.
And you hate to have an error on a play like that.
Mike Lamb comes in now. He hit 14 home runs last year. He's got a .410 career slugging percentage.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2, outside.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And they pitch out, but nothing doing that time. He's on top, the 3-0 pitch.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away.
Matt Underwood is up now. He didn't have any home runs last season with a career slugging percentage under .400.
That's a perfect location for a strikeout. Let's see if he goes back there again.
He lays off the changeup. It was a good pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, great pitch there, great arm speed, everything, but the hitter's not going to chase that pitch out of the zone unless he has 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on a fastball, and it's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
He tried to bring that from the back door, but he missed with it, just hung out there. That's a great pitch if you can
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Sweeney has got it. The throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. The Houston Astros scored 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 man left. And we move on to the last of the 9th. The Astros on top 8-0.
The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up.
Mike Sweeney
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch to him. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1.
He delivers.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Everett is up with it, and his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Stayers will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Vizcaíno has it from his knees. Got him. What a play. Sweeney will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
This is real fan support. Down by a bundle, and the fans are right there with these guys.
Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1.
And he is now aware that the fans want to see some action. And we're 1 strike away, man, and the fans are up and howling.
This is swung on and lined softly toward center. And it's in there, base hit.
Curveball away. He has time to adjust to the ball and just slaps it into center field for a base hit.
Aaron Guile
comes in. He's hitting .240 in his career. He has a total of 24 lifetime home runs.
Off the plate and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. He baffled him with the curve that time. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
And that misses outside. 2-2. He's at the belt. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and the ball game is over. The Houston Astros
get a fabulous effort out of their starting pitcher tonight. The shutout and a victory.
And John, getting a complete game shutout from your starter, that's what you look for from opening day till the end of the season. And it only happens a few times.
Roy Oswalt pitched shutout ball in this one. And there is absolutely no question that he's our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game.
Well, this is a pitching performance that you want to show to every little leaguer, every prep star, every college player out there and tell him this is how it's done. I mean, he was just schooling the batters all day long. Doesn't quite get the no-hitter, but he'll take it nonetheless.
So that just about wraps things up from here. For my partner, Joe Morgan, and our entire ESPN crew, this is John Miller saying thanks for being with us. And once again, our final score,
the Astros win it 8-0.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Kansas City.